Well, hello and welcome to another session of Cooking with G-Cab. Today I'm going to show you how to cook some lobster tails topped with crab meat. Now what you're going to need for the crab cake mix, I did make a video on how to make crab cakes. You can go back and look at that one if you will. But today I'm going to be using again lump crab meat, some crab cake mix, breadcrumbs for binding, mayo, Worcestershire sauce, and mustard. All the measurements of what I'm going to be using is going to be in the description below. And for the lobster tails, I got 4 lobster tails here. What I'm going to do is just season them generously with Kinder's salt, pepper, and garlic, and some Tony's Creole Seasoning. And I'm going to use the lemon at the end of the cooking process to drip some lemon juice over top the finished lobster. Let's get started with making the crab meat mixture. About a cup of mayo. Got your cup of mayo. Go in with your Worcestershire sauce, maybe about a tablespoon or so. Go in with your spicy mustard. That's about a tablespoon. Mix it all up. Nice color. Looking for like an off-white color. Then you want to go right in with your crab meat. Get that all incorporated before we add the breadcrumbs and the crab seasoning. You don't want to stir it up too much again because you pay for the lump crab meat. So you want to get it all incorporated up in there. And crab meat is already cooked, so you can taste that and make sure you got enough seasoning in there once you get all your ingredients mixed in. All right, you take your crab cake seasoning packet. Get that in there. Add maybe just a little bit more breadcrumbs to keep it binding because you don't want it to kind of slip off the lobster when you put it on top. Want a nice binding crab meat. That was about maybe a tablespoon. All right, we got our crab meat mixture just about done. Give it a little taste. Perfect. All perfect. Now on to the lobster tails. The lobster tail to get access to the lobster meat to put it over top of the shell. And after that, we're going to take the legs off the bottom as well, quickly as possible so as to not crack the lobster shells. I'm going to go all the way down to the end. To get to the crab meat, the goal is to separate the crab meat from the shell to put it over top. And usually, what you probably want to do sometimes is kind of run your finger underneath the undercarriage of the lobster, get it loosened, and put it up. Like so. Get all that lobster meat out of the shell and onto the top of it. Just real delicate. Fold the shell back down and see how the crab meat fold the shell back down. You see how the lobster meat just sits right on top of the shell. And we're going to do that for all 4 of them. All right, got all the lobster meat on top of the shell. Now this is where you want to do your seasoning. Get your lemon. That's going to go on after the seasoning. I'm going to just top it with the Kinders, salt, pepper, and garlic. It's going to get a little messy with lobster tails. And a little bit of Creole seasoning. Give it a little kick, not too much. And you want to preheat your oven to about maybe 350, 375 and cook the lobster tails for about maybe 7 or 8 minutes. You don't want to overcook your lobster tails because lobster tail meat can get tough and chewy. So about drizzle some lemon juice over top of it. I may can just use half the lemon. What you do is you save the other lemon for after the cook. The seed off of there. All right, super simple, y'all. Now that they're properly seasoned, you want to top it with your crab meat. I may have a little bit more mixture left over to make a couple crab cakes. Think that's what I'll do. yeah, we're coming along really nice. Got some extra crab meat here. Make a crab cake or two. Hit the top of it with a little pepper. What you want to do is transfer this to a rack, a pan with a wire rack on it. Like so. You don't want them to tip over, of course. Be careful. Some crab meat try to come off of there. All right, they are ready to go into the oven, folks. All right, the lobster tails have come out of the oven. They are smelling so good. I'm taking the other half of the lemon from before and squeeze over top of it to add just a little bit more flavor. They are smelling so good, folks. Oh yeah. In addition, what you want to see is a nice red color on the side of the lobster tail there, and the crab meat has a nice crust on top. You know what's next, the taste test. All right, folks, time to give it a taste. Get some of the lobster meat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is not an understatement. 10 to 12 minutes in the oven. Nice taste on the lobster meat, crab meat, give it an addition. Delicious. Another super simple recipe, folks. Well, there you have it. Thank you for watching my video of Cooking with GCare. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and I'll see you on the next video.